What's up? It was so dang hot today that I decided to hit the pool up. And you know, I'm out there being a big kid. Doing flips and handstands and shit. Like I'm 12 again. But you know, it's all about having fun. I said, shit, I'm gonna pay for this shit in the morning. Even though I'm finna take me a hot ass bath. And slip into my PJs. But I am hungry too. You know, being in that water sure knows how to rev up your appetite. Cause I is hungry than a hostage out here with my army fatigue on. So, with that being said, I might just order me some takeout and relax and chill for the rest of the day. But I thought I'd pull a few cards, see if we can get a quick message or two here. So, let's get into this reading. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. You know, it is a wish fulfilled type card. It is a card of settling though. It's not the Ten of Cups. So you're still missing that one cup. But let's see. Oh, Seven of Swords. Someone is lying, sneaking, hiding, getting away with some shit. Four of Cups. Ignoring a cup of love. Somebody might be ignoring. Yeah. I'm getting a relationship. Somebody is, you know, they're happy, they're sufficed. Like I said, it's not the Ten of Cups, so they always feel like they're missing something in that dynamic. But they're ignoring whatever cup of love is like staring them right in the motherfucking face. That's like the hand of God saying, here, look at this cup. But you ignore, might not be you, but whomever is ignoring this cup. They already got 3 cups sitting there. They don't look like they're doing much with or about that either. But the 4 cups overall is just an energy of like ignoring some shit. The devil, yeah. Could be a toxic relationship. Somebody might be in denial. They could be sneaking behind someone's back to go toward someone that is a new love. But they're not giving that new love much play. Obviously, because they can't, apparently. They might be dealing with someone that is toxic. It's a King of Cups. This person could be in love with you. And they could be settling for a toxic dynamic. Yeah. With the 7 of Pentacles, they put a lot of time, effort, energy into something. They did not reap the benefits or the rewards. They didn't get out of it what they felt they should have gotten out of it after what they have put into it. Temperance, patience, Sagittarius. the Moon, hidden secrets. Queen of Swords. That could be you. It could be you. You might have cut this person off because of the secrets, because of what was hidden. You could be a Sagittarius. They could be a Sagittarius. This could be someone from your past with the Six of Cups. Someone you dealt with in the past. They could be dealing with someone from their past. Get it in where you can fit it in, but don't force it. Nine of Pentacles, that's, you know, single, self-sufficient, abundant energy, minding your business, building up your fortune, tending to your garden, focused on your endeavors. Ten of Wands, that's a burden. So it's definitely two energies I'm picking up here. One that is single, self-sufficient, doing their thing, and one that is tied to a toxic connection, and it's becoming to be a burden for them. They keep holding on. Eight of Swords, they feel stuck, tied, and bound to this situation. It got them in their head, stressed out. Five of Swords, they feel defeated. They could be, you know, be going through some back and forth with the person that they're with, tit for tat, trying to one-up each other all the time. They could have a family with this person with the Four of Wands. That is house, home, family, stability. Damn. You can tell I just came from the pool, even though I put on Vaseline before I go, because, you know, when you get in the water, if you put Vaseline on before, you know, you don't usually get ashy afterward. But I guess the shit wearing off. So I say, let me get my ass in the tub. Anyway, the Empress could be dealing with a mother figure, mother of their child, baby mama. The Hierophant, they could be married. They could be, you know, they're committed to this Empress. Empress could be pregnant. Queen of Pentacles. They could be the breadwinner of the dynamic between the two. I get that this is you on your own solely, but I think that it's a masculine energy dealing with a feminine energy that is, I heard dominant. Okay. In a relationship. Three of Cups. Excuse me. Yeah, they want to reunite with you. But they have this other party. So that's a third party type situation. Codependent as well. Seven of Wands. That might be you. Got your guards up. You don't trust this person. Especially after seeing the Seven of Swords. Three of Swords. That person might have broke your heart. They might be feeling some sort of heartbreak because they can't get with you, or get to you, or get out of whatever situation. Ace of Wands. Someone wants a passionate new beginning. Possibly with you. They want to give you the Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning, a stable beginning, the beginning of a commitment, something solid. Three of Wands. Maybe they had you waiting. Maybe I just heard broken promises. Maybe they promised you that you all would come together. Or maybe their actions were leading toward looking as if they were doing whatever needed to be done in their own personal lives so that y'all could come together, but you ended up waiting for that person. Yeah, they were juggling Two of Pentacles. They were juggling you and another person. That's why you was waiting. Death card, you, like I said, you could have ended it. You could have cut this person off. I'm getting the sense that you transformed. You might have, in the past, you might have allowed this person to get away with certain things. But I'm getting that they weren't so honest with you about whatever person that they were dealing with. They did come forward with some apologetic energy with the Page of Cups. But like I say, you can't trust this motherfucker with this fish in his cup. So much so. the world. They're stuck side and bound to someone. They're in a karmic relationship. They're going through a karmic cycle. Nothing can go on with y'all, between the two of y'all, until they get out of this. But the fact that they're still in it, it just tells me they haven't learned everything that they needed to learn. So until they learn whatever they need to learn, they're gonna stay in it. And I think you know that with the High Priestess, which is why you just cut ties probably and just move forward with your life, because you ain't about to just stand still and wait. King of Wands, they want to take action though. They could have been very promiscuous in the past. They could have had multiple options. They could have treated you as just an option alongside whomever they was dealing with. King of Pentacles. They've been focused on their stability, but they're worried. Nine of Swords. They could be worried that you're gonna... They could be worried that things have totally ended with you guys. Five of Wands. They could be worried that things have totally ended between you guys because of the conflict. Them having another person stirs up conflict between the two of you. And of course, conflict between whomever they're dealing with, because whomever they're dealing with probably know they lying and hiding and sneaking too. Knight of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords with the Five of Wands could literally be an argument. It could literally be somebody cussing somebody out. Page of Pentacles. Someone wants to, they come in with an offer of friendship, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like, there's no action. There's no, like you say, they just, it's like they put you in a position to have wishful thinking. They put you in a position to make you feel like things are moving forward with you all, but all in all, they're just showing you. Like I said, the pages are the beginning stages. They're not knights, so they don't come with action, and they aren't kings or queens. Excuse me, so they're not standing on shit. They literally come in and show you some shit, that how you thinking and feeling some type of way, but it doesn't, you know, it don't go farther than that. It's just like a beginning of a friend zone. Two of Swords. They don't know what to do. They can't see a way out of a situation. Meanwhile, you probably can't see how things can come together for y'all, so you just move on. Nine of Wands. They've been holding on to this thing way past the expiration date. That's why his head is bandaged. He's going through it. Like I said, we already saw the 10 of Wands. 9 is completion. So you get to the 10, you're living in that energy, so it's a burden. They keep teeter-tottering between the 9 and the 10, the 9 and the 10, the 9 and the 10. Instead of just, like I said in the last, my last upload, take that motherfucking Ace of Wands and walk away from these 8 wands that's not moving. It ain't going nowhere. Start over again with a passionate new beginning the right way, and you get back to those 8 wands which were once moving. 10 of Swords, that is the ultimate betrayal. That's the worst that could happen. So whatever has happened, it's the end of it. That's it. Like, nobody, I just heard, can't nobody hurt you no more. I don't know. 2 of Cups, they are in a relationship, but they feel for you what you feel for them. Like, y'all got a strong connection. Y'all have strong feelings for each other, but it's just not coming together. Like I said, they're stuck in this cycle, and until they can get out of this cycle, nothing's gonna happen. You know, they need the strength, and apparently they don't have the strength to break away from whatever dynamic. 4 of Swords, resting, healing, chilling, meditating. That could be you. The Magician. So you chilling. You're not communicating with this person. This person, you know, they could be spying on you. They could be looking. but they don't know what you got going on for real, for real. But they want to come in with the magician energy. I also, but that's like a manipulation type way. And I said that in my last upload. But I also feel like this card is saying that they have all of the tools that they need to leave whatever dynamic behind. They just haven't done so because it's something they're missing. It's something that they need to learn. The Fool, in order to be free. They want to be free. They want to break away. So I think they're trying to figure it out. Two of Wands, they're waiting for something, waiting for some sort of ships to come in, waiting for some sort of communication, some sort of epiphany. I just heard they're waiting for some sort of idea, something that'll give them the go ahead to move forward. Ten of Pentacles, because that's what they, you know, ultimately. Okay, so they're in a long-term commitment. Could be 5 to 7 to 10 or more years. But they want something long-standing that's going to be, it's going to bring generational wealth. It's going to be solid and stable. Right now, I don't think they feel like what they got, it's not, because of the Six of Pentacles. It's not solid and stable. It's codependent. And meanwhile, this person is trying to give to you. That's you. He trying to give 2 pentacles to you. Meanwhile, he's giving 3 pentacles to this other person. And he only got 1 pentacle that he's giving to himself. So he's giving this person more than he's giving to himself. And he's giving to you more than he's giving to himself. So the shit is not balanced. Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity. Yeah, it's some sort of truth and clarity that they need to move forward. Page of Swords. Four Pentacles. Holding back with the Four of Pentacles might be lacking in some sort of area. Yeah. They don't have, okay, this has to do with the fact that they're lacking strength in the area of communication, because you know swords is communication, so they're not speaking up. They speak up, but in a page type way. They ain't in their King of Swords yet. They're holding back. They're literally holding back the truth that they need to speak. They need to go ahead with the Ace of Swords and stop playing around. They're holding back. You got the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. They holding back the truth. There's some sort of truth that they want to speak to this person, and they're just not doing it. The Star, it could be an Aquarius. That is the ultimate healing, wish fulfillment. The Emperor. That's what's gonna happen. Once they speak whatever truth they need to speak, they can go into this Emperor energy and take control back of their lives. I just heard the Sun. That's the Yes card. That is the most positive card in the deck. It is also a card of illumination. It shines a light on whatever has been hidden. Justice, yeah. Once they're able to do that, they get justice. They get to move forward. But then the Hangman is on hold. So I feel like they're gonna do it. They're gonna move forward with it. They're going to gather the strength to move forward so that they can end whatever cycle and come toward you if you would have them. Either way, it's on hold right now with the Hangman. Six of Wands. They once thought they were victorious in some sort of dynamic, maybe with you, maybe with this other person. Yeah, they thought they were victorious with this other person, but Eight of Cups. They fell out of love with this person. The emotions, they don't feel the same for this person that they're with. Yeah. They want to move forward away from this person. They want to move forward toward calmer waters. They might have moved like travel, like move to a whole nother state or place, a home with this other person. Queen of Cups. Because they feel, you know, the person that they're with loves them. They don't want to hurt their feelings, possibly. Three of Pentacles, so they decided to work with them. Knight of Pentacles. But their money might be coming slow, and that's also why they've been slow to commit to you. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is pushing this person up out of there. They might get put out of whatever house, home, apartment, whatever. They might get put the fuck out. Something's going to happen with the Wheel of Fortune to push them forward out of this dynamic. Page of Wands. Yeah. At first, I think they were just thinking what they want when they first got with this person. Ten of Cups. They want Ten of Cups, but they not getting that with that person. But they're planning with the Eight of Pentacles. They feel like, you know, all is lost, woe is me. But, you know, those two cups behind them shows that, you know, this ain't the last relationship, you know. They might feel like, especially if they've been with this person for a long time, they might be feeling like, damn, who's going to equate? But I don't know, judgment. They need to make that judgment to move forward, because whatever it is, it's confusion, it's shaky. The Hermit, they've gone within to do some soul searching. Ace of Cups, they want a new beginning in love with someone whom they're in love with. You might receive some communication from this person with the Eight of Wands. The Tower, things are falling apart. Knight of Wands, that's some flighty in and out communication. The Lovers, because someone had another lover, they never made a decision in love. They decided to go with a person and be with a person, but they ain't decide who their end all be all is gonna be with. I don't know. Knight of Cups, they come in with some kind, caring energy toward you. With the Chariot, you're not gonna expect it. They come in like a bat out of hell. Queen of Wands, that's you. Looking very beautiful. They think that you're very beautiful. They ain't playing about you. They get jealous when it comes to other men. But yeah, we're back at the overall energy. The whole issue is they're settling for something that is just not moving anymore. It's not working anymore. So yeah, that's what I got. Until next time, one love.